Greetings YouTube, welcome back for another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII Remastered on the PS4. And in today's episode, we're going to be continuing on with the Card Queen's side quest. And I have some good news. I have managed to abolish the random rule from Dollet, which means now we're going to have a lot easier time doing what we need to do here. So we're going to go ahead here and challenge the Card Queen. I've also eliminated the same rule at the same time, which was helpful. And what we need to do is we need to deliberately lose the sacred card to her. So I'll go ahead here and just chuck in a load of random cards here. Oof. Well, that's not exactly going to be difficult to lose to with her playing three of our best cards against us. Now, while off camera, I did have to chase her around the map quite a considerable amount. It was actually really annoying. May have got slightly irritated at one point and actually rage quitted for a moment. This is a great card. I'm sure my father can create a wonderful new card based on this. And now she'll say this region is getting boring. I'm going to head towards Balam, which is excellent. That's what we want. Right. So our next card then to go after will be... I'll just get my bearings a moment. I believe it is... yeah, right. So what we're going to do is... first things first is we'll make our way down through here, and we're going to go and play a game of cards with the Card Queen's brother. And this will allow us to take back our sacred card now that the card's been created, which at the moment he's decided not to play, so we may have to play him a few times to get it out of him. Well, I've got 3 times speed on to speed this up. Doesn't really matter what card we take here. Come on, hand it over. Wow, he really doesn't want to hand it over, does he? Okay, so this may take us a few moments. Come on, stop messing us around already. There it is. That didn't take too long. And we can go ahead and take that one using our Renoa card. Ooh. Oh, God. Bloomin' heck. Oh, it's right, we get a second shot at it, it's fine. Should be our next move, I think. There we go. Right, we've done it. let's go ahead and take that one back. Right, next then we're going to exit here. Oh, by the way, to eliminate the random rule, what you'll need to do is this guy here, go to play a game with him, he'll ask to mix rules, you need to reject him twice, third time around say yes, but then come out of it, and that will spread the open rule. Next you will need to go across to Timber, and the guy just inside the entrance, you'll need to do the same with him. Well, I say the same with him. You'll need to keep rejecting him until he stops trying to mix rules. Then come back here, save your game, quit out for a moment, come back in, this should reset the mechanics. Then you'll need to rinse and repeat with this guy again, and that should abolish the random rule. Right, so let's make our way out of here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to leave the card queen where she is for a moment. Put our no encounters back on for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to head to Fisherman's Horizon next, because we're going to go and obtain our next card. And our next card can be found on none other than Flo, the mayor's wife. And no, we don't want to... Actually, ooh, the random rule's gone now, isn't it? So we could spread the rules, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think we can safely spread that, that's fine. And the card we're looking for is the Irvine card. So let's see if we can just get our hands on that. So it might take us a few attempts to get it to appear. We'll see what we can do. It really matters what cards we go for, really, does it? We've already got the majority of these. So the open rule has now spread, which is what we want, because that allows us to see what our opponent is using. There it is, the Irvine card. Right, let's let me work this one out. So right now, trade rule-wise, we're playing the diff rule, which means we basically win cards equal to the value that we've won by. So at the moment, because we won by such a high amount, we've got all the cards. Right, now that we've got Irvine, we're going to go and head to Balam. And we're going to need to get it to once again shift to Dolit. And then the next card that we actually need to lose to her is the Chikobo card. But we want to make sure she's in Dolit first before we do that. So let's go ahead to Balam. Now, I found out earlier that you can actually make a move by winning rare cards off of her as well as losing them. And since she's still got quite a few of my rare cards from earlier, I might go ahead and just try and pull some of my rare cards out of her. Yeah, we know what you can do. No, we don't want to spread... Oh, actually, we could spread FH's rules, actually. It's only the Elemental and Sudden Death rule. It's not too biggie. Right, she hasn't got any rare cards in her hand right now, so we'll just go ahead here and Elemental rule has spread. Right, diff rule is fine. Oh, the Alexander card, that'll do nicely. I'll go with that one to make it hard to be taken. Oof. I was not expecting that, I must admit. Oh, we have to select more than one, don't we? Because it's the difficult. I forget. My bad. There we go. This region's getting boring. I'm going to head towards Dollet. Beautiful. We are on a roll. Right then, back to Dollet. I must say this episode is going so much better than the last one. So what we're going to do now is pop into the hotel here and just use the save point, since we don't want to muck up any progress that we've now already made. Hopefully, if the mechanics stay as they are, when we lose this next card to her, she should return. Fuck off! Excuse my language. Persistent lady behind the counter. As I was saying, hopefully she'll return to Balam when we lose this next card. So once again, we're going to challenge her to a game of cards. And this time we want to put the Chocobo card up for grabs. And then once again we want to go with some of our lower crappy level ones. And why does she always play our boss cards that we're still trying to get back out of her when I go to lose a card? That's really annoying. So we need to deliberately lose this one. Okay. And that will create the Chubby Chocobo card. And she's heading back towards Balam again. Perfect. If we can keep her going back and forth between these two places, it will be perfect. But I'm forgetting. Before we move on, let's go and get our Chocobo card back. Once again, we're going to have to So after this there are two more cards to be had. One of them is the Doom Train card and the other is the Phoenix card. Let's grab whichever. Come on, little man. Oops. There it is. Ooh. I didn't think about that. Looks like we got ourselves a bit of a draw. That was my fault. I misplayed my cards. Another draw. These elements are getting in the way a bit. I mean, we could probably abolish the elements, but I don't think we need to worry too much. Oh my god, again with the draw. Wow. I'm using blooming boss cards and I'm being had up. Mind you, it's not as bad as earlier where I was getting defeated by my own cards. Well, until I forced the card queen out of the area that she was in anyway. Well, we won that one. There we go, the Chocobo card. Get another shot at it now. There we go. Right, now we want to make our way back to Balan, because our next card that we have to win is actually on none other than the card queen herself. And that is the Chubby Chocobo card. So we'll go ahead here and head back to Balan. Try and get the Ragnarok to land. Grab this draw point again as well, because I still need to get an achievement for that. I'm not actually entirely certain as to how close I am to getting it. And we're playing with the diff rule. And we annihilated her on that one. Oh, crap. Right, we've got to be really careful here because I've actually screwed up a little bit. Right now she has decided she wants to go with the trade direct rule, so we have got to make certain that we do not lose any of our cards here, because basically what the trade direct rule does is basically whatever card she takes, she gets to keep. So we need to make certain that we don't give her any opportunity to take any of our cards right now. So if we go there, we should be safe. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Trade all's fine. So that means we can pretty much go for broke. Still won't play the Chubby Chocobo card. Come on. No. This may take a while. She's being awkward, and I don't want to reset the game, because if I reset the game I could potentially end up messing up the mechanics, and I've got it set up just the way I want it right now. So ideally I need to try and get it to snap out of it without resetting if I can. Oh, bugger. Alright, gotta be careful again, I've screwed up. Direct rule keeps rearing its ugly head, gotta be careful. So every move we make must be calculated carefully. even if we have to hold it to a draw. Wow, she really doesn't want to hand over this Chubby Chocobo card, or any of my boss cards for that matter. But no. Oh, well, there's our selfie card, but we don't want that one right now. We want the Chubby Chocobo card. So although we're going to beat her, we're not actually going to select our rare card from her. Because if we do that, we make her move, and we don't want her to move just yet. Well, we ended in a draw anyway, it doesn't matter. No, we don't want to play the direct rule. Div's fine. Tempting as it is to take my Laguna card back, I'm going to let it slip through our fingers for now. Wow, she really doesn't want to hand it over. Come on, Card Queen. There's the selfie card again. Oh, that's right, we're playing the trade one rule, it's fine. Weren't paying attention for a second there. Oh, no, we don't want the direct rule. Stop that. Wow, she really doesn't want to play it. So much so that it's actually going to split this quest into 3 bloody parts at this rate. I'm down to... I've set myself my usual timer of 35 minutes and we're down to 10 minutes left on the clock. We've had all our other rare cards go through, just not this one. And I know she definitely has it. I've done my research. I actually genuinely thought I'd lost for a second then. So painful not being able to claim my cards right now, but I must resist until I've got the Chubby Chocobo card. Come on, hand it over. Wow. Perhaps it's because she's got so many of my rare cards messing up the mechanics, maybe, I don't know. There's the Laguna card again, but once again we can't take it. We have to wait. Go! That was close. We almost got beat by one card. Come on, lady, give us the card we want. Keep forgetting differals in effect from time to time. But no, we do not play the direct rule if we can help it. So by now the only level 10 card you should be missing is the scroll card, which we'll be getting at some point soon. You know what, I just thought we could really do with avoiding that trade all rule if we can help it. Because if she happens to have boss cards in her hand, like right now for instance, that would have screwed us. Nope. We are not playing the direct rule. That will be fine. God damn it. So I might have to end the episode very shortly. I've never known her to take this long to actually pull out the card that we're after. Oh my dear sweet dippy doodahs. Oh shit. Oops. Oh, she's going to dealing. That's messed everything up now. She's not going to where I wanted her to. Galabita is dealing city. Alright then folks, so we're going to make our way into Galabita City here, where I'm going to have one last try on camera at trying to get hold of this blessed card. This region's rules are, so I'm going to say no to spreading the rules for now. Oh, it's just the same rule. Didn't want to play the direct rule. I don't like playing the direct rule. Well, we might as well go ahead and beat her anyway and shift her. well. She's going back to Balam. Excellent. Alright folks, well I'm going to end the episode here. And we'll pick things up next time, where hopefully we will finish off this card quest. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.